Hey guys, today we're going to take a Ruger Mini-30 and we're going to modify it up a little bit. Really a great gun, but it just begs to be modified, so that's what we're going to do today. Now this shoots a 7.62 by 39 round, and same round that the AK-47 shoots. Really a nice gun, really well made. It's almost identical to the Ruger Mini-14 except for the caliber. Now this is the older model, and any changes I make to this, well, you can also make to the Mini-14 using the exact same parts. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is change the stock on this for a couple of reasons. One, the stock is just a little too short for me. Now, if you find the stock a little short for you on a Mini-30 or a Mini-14, there is a good stock out on the market, which I'm going to show you here in just a second. And we'll switch that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Hogue stock. This is a Hogue rubber overmolded stock. Really a nice stock. I like the looks of it. I like the feel of it. And most important, it's about an inch longer than the Ruger stock. And it fits me just about perfect. So let's get this put on. Okay. Now I don't want to go into a lot of detail on how to install these parts because they're all pretty easy to install, and they all come with very well written instructions. And if you think you might have a problem, then get a buddy to help you. But just changes the overall look of the gun. Like I said, it just really fits me a lot better. Now my next item I'm going to put on is a Bipod adapter. Again, very easy to install. Fortunately, these just take a few seconds here, so I won't take too much time, I don't think, installing it. Very easy to install, and they lock up very tight. Doesn't look too bad, and it certainly doesn't get in the way when you start shooting. Next, I'm going to mount a bipod. Again, very easy to put on. They lock up nice and tight. And it has a little place here where you can hook a sling up to the gun if you wanted to. Locks up very tight. Looks good. Really comes in handy if you're gonna mount a scope, or like I said, you want to shoot from a bench or from prone. Next thing I'm going to mount is a rail. Now, of course, this comes with scope rings, but I don't want to mount a scope on it. I want to put a red dot scope on it, so I have to put a rail on this. Okay, I've got that installed. Again, very easy, comes with very good instructions. Next, I want to put a red dot scope on this, and what I got here is a Bushnell TRS 25. Now this is it's a good little scope, not a great scope, but for this Ruger here, it's just about perfect for this gun. So let's get it mounted. That really, like I said, a nice looking scope. Looks good on the gun. All right, last thing I want to cover on this gun is magazines. Make sure you use Ruger magazines in these guns. I've used off brands over the years and just never been real happy with them. Started using Ruger magazines like this 20 rounder and don't have any problems whatsoever. Now you know what, that's about it. To me, this is just the ultimate Ruger. Now I know some of you thinking that's it, no laser, no flashlight, no USB port, no GPS. Nope, I like my guns nice and simple. Just give me a good scope, maybe a decent stock, and you know what? I'm ready to go. One last thing I do want to cover, though, is ammunition. Now, I've had this gun for a lot of years, and 99.9% of everything I put through this has been steel cased, junk ammo, basically China and Russian ammunition. And you know what? It all shoots just fine through here. If you do run into an occasional problem, it's going to be a hard primer. The 7.62 round is was developed for automatic weapons, so they have very hard primers. That happens, if you get a misfire, just kick out the round and continue to shoot. And you know what? I think that's about it. Like I said, the only thing I might put on this would be a sling. But other than that, to me, this is just about the perfect rifle. So let's get over to the range and see how it shoots. Hey, you know, I really like this rifle. Now, if you're thinking about getting a Mini-14 or Mini-30, an AK-47 or maybe an SKS, let me tell you something. I've owned all of those, and if I could only pick one rifle, it would be this Mini-30 right here, because I really like the gun and I really like the caliber on it. And you know what? You know, there's one last thing I want to cover. This whole zombie craze is just getting kind of silly and out of hand. But I do got to tell you, we do have zombies here in Nevada. In fact, there's one right over there. Yeah. I'll tell you what, did I forget to mention this makes an excellent zombie rifle? Hey, you know what? We'll see you guys next time.